When it comes to intimacy, there's a vast difference between what women say they want and what they actually crave, not because they're deceptive or mysterious, but because desire is deeply personal, layered with vulnerability, and often shaped by years of cultural conditioning. In a candid survey of 1,000 women across ages and backgrounds, some surprising truths emerged. These are the things women long for in bed but hesitate to ask for. Not because they don't trust their partners, but because they fear judgment, rejection, or simply don't know how to express their needs. Emotional presence over performance. The first and most resounding theme wasn't about technique, stamina, or size. It was presence. Women want their partners to be there, fully engaged. They crave the kind of connection where touch isn't mechanical and eye contact isn't fleeting. Many admitted that physical pleasure feels deeper when emotional intimacy is involved. What turns them off most? A partner who's distracted, rushing, or treating the experience like a checklist. The best encounters, they said, feel like an unspoken conversation, a dance between two attuned souls. Verbal expression and praise. Surprisingly, a huge number of women confess that they crave words, not just dirty talk, but affirmations. Compliments about how they look, how they feel, or how much they're desired make them feel seen and confident. Many said that silence during intimacy can make them overthink or feel self-conscious. A simple, "you feel amazing" or "I love this" goes a long way in breaking down emotional barriers and building trust. Confidence, they admitted, blossoms under genuine praise. Gentle dominance and leadership. Though it might sound contradictory, many women expressed a desire for their partner to take the lead. This doesn't mean aggression or control, but a sense of assertive guidance. They want to feel desired, claimed, and safely led into surrender. When a man is confident enough to take initiative, whether it's positioning her, whispering instructions, or holding her firmly, it awakens primal attraction. It's not about submission, one woman explained. It's about trust. I want to feel like I can let go completely because he knows what he's doing. Slow, teasing buildup. Speed is the enemy of sensuality. Nearly every woman in the survey mentioned that they crave anticipation, the slow burn that comes from teasing, touching, and exploring. Many admitted they rarely experience true foreplay that lasts long enough to immerse them emotionally and physically. They want their partners to take their time, to make every kiss, every touch, and every whisper feel deliberate. For them, arousal begins long before physical contact. Emotional teasing, deep conversation, or a lingering look can be just as intoxicating as anything physical. Aftercare and affection post-intimacy. This is perhaps one of the most underappreciated desires. Women crave tenderness after the climax, not because they're clingy or needy, but because it reinforces emotional safety. A kiss on the forehead, a shared laugh, or a few quiet minutes of cuddling can make the experience feel complete. When a partner immediately disengages or gets distracted, it can make women feel objectified or used. For them, intimacy isn't just about sex. It's about connection, continuity, and care. Freedom to be wild and unfiltered. Many women admitted they secretly want to let go, to express themselves loudly, physically, and emotionally, but often suppress it. They fear being judged for being too much, too loud, or too forward. They want their partners to create an environment where they can be fully themselves, without fear of ridicule or rejection. That freedom to moan, laugh, or take initiative can be liberating. As one respondent put it, "When I feel safe to be wild, I become a different woman." Eye contact and passion. It might sound simple, but eye contact was cited as one of the most powerful and underused forms of intimacy. Many women said that deep, locked gazes amplify every sensation. It builds connection, authenticity, and trust. They don't want robotic encounters. They want to feel that the person they're with is emotionally invested. Passion isn't about chaos. It's about intensity mixed with tenderness. Mutual exploration. Women also crave curiosity, partners who want to learn about their bodies rather than assume they already know. Every woman is different, and nothing feels better than a partner who listens to feedback, reads her body's responses, and treats intimacy like a shared adventure. The most fulfilling experiences, they said, happen when both partners are willing to explore and communicate. Emotional safety and non-judgment. Many women are hesitant to reveal fantasies or preferences because they fear being misunderstood. Emotional safety, knowing they won't be mocked or shamed, was repeatedly mentioned as the ultimate aphrodisiac. When trust deepens, so does pleasure. Women want to be seen not as fragile beings, but as complex humans capable of both tenderness and fire. Consistency and connection beyond the bedroom. Finally, the survey revealed something profound. What happens outside the bedroom deeply shapes what happens inside. Women crave consistency, affection, attention, and respect that don't vanish when the lights go out. When they feel valued throughout the day, they become more open, confident, and adventurous in bed. Intimacy, they said, begins with emotional investment long before any physical act. In essence, what women crave most isn't about a specific move, position, or fantasy. It's about feeling desired, safe, and understood. They want partners who see them not just as bodies, but as beings with emotions, insecurities, and passions waiting to be unlocked. The takeaway? The most powerful tool in bed isn't physical, it's emotional intelligence.